Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakao Konemi. I'm going to do a video reading. This time it's going to be for Pisces in your 2020 with the rest of the zodiac signs. So I know it's late, but it's better late than never. I've been busy in this past few weeks, so hopefully after this I can come up with choose a number readings. Okay, so Pisces, I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle card as the overall energy between you and a specific zodiac sign, and then I'll proceed with whatever deck that catches my attention. So I have the Rider-Waite Tarot, I have the Witch's Tarot, and I have the Sasha Fenton Tarot deck. So just let's see as to what deck I'm going to pick up anytime I would like to. So let's proceed to Pisces. So Pisces, just a moment, let me write this down. So if you ever have any suggestions about choose a number readings, please do not hesitate to comment down below. And especially I would like to thank those who liked, shared, commented, and subscribed. Thank you so much. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kaka. Okay, so let's proceed to your 2020 with an ARIES. Okay, your oracle card with an ARIES is your 2020 with an ARIES has got something to do with, okay, this card wants to come up. Time for a nap. So both of you both of you seem to be maybe in a fight together, maybe in struggle together, or maybe um, you've been fighting against each other, you've been struggling against each other. 2020 is like a chill year for both of you. It's time for a nap. And let's see what this time for a nap has got something to do with. Queen of Pentacles. So between you and Aries, I guess there's a competition between who earns more, or who's more how do I say it? Queen of Pentacles is nurturing. So maybe who provides the most comfort, the most reputable work, perhaps reputable um, uh, image, who's more um, trustworthy, and with Queen of Pentacles, this is the financially independent woman, but she also shares her blessings to others. And it seems like upon seeing this time for a nap oracle, I really felt that there was a struggle between you two. And 2020 is a year for the two of you to relax, to forget whatever it is that you're doing for each other or against each other. Take it however it resonates. And then the Queen of Pentacles is like, I'm going to pamper myself so I can share my blessings to the people that I love. And both of you are doing that as well. Maybe whatever it is that you're doing together, you find it disadvantages, or not a priority at this time. That's why both of you are taking a nap, maybe recharging and trying to be this Queen of Pentacles as much as possible. Or maybe both of you are dealing with a Queen of Pentacles person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who's nurturing and motherly, loving and generous. So maybe this person is someone that you would, both you and Aries would like to provide for, or maybe you and Aries are aiming to please this person. So maybe both of your siblings, and you're trying to one up each other about, who's going to provide what more of whatever it is that the Queen of Pentacles or the mother in the story needs. So take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? Ten of Swords upright and Judgment. So I'm seeing, see, I told you there's competition here. Someone must have stabbed the other's back. So maybe you did this to Aries, Pisces, or maybe Aries did this to you in order to please the Queen of Pentacles. But Judgment is here. So whoever did the wrong thing in order to one up the other one, then Judgment is coming. 2020 is a year for whoever did the backstabbing to suffer. So let's see what's the possible outcome if both of you, or if whoever it is that has been backstabbed, will just allow God, the universe, or Allah, or whoever it is that you believe in, to take the reins from them and just, deal with the karma itself. So if you're going to just leave it be and leave it to God, possible outcome is Ace of Pentacles, clarified by Five of Wands. So you're going to, whoever had been backstabbed, whoever had been betrayed, that person, maybe you or Aries, just take it however it resonates. That person is going to win the competition and probably win the favor of this Queen of Pentacles. And finally, there's something that you would like to start or to launch that this backstabbing thing prevented is going to pursue. It's going to overcome the hardship, the challenges, and the competition. So just whoever had between you and Aries, whoever had been backstabbed, whoever had been lied to, betrayed by the one that's too greedy for Queen of Pentacles attention, leave it to God. Just leave it be. God will deal with it. And you will be, there is something about that one thing that you would like to start, you would like to launch, that will suddenly be helped by maybe Queen of Pentacles, because your reputation's been cleaned now. So there. That's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 with an Aries. Let's proceed to your 2020 with the Taurus. Okay. Your 2020 with the Taurus has got something to do with the fates. To clarify the fates, is Ten of Pentacles. So there is something that's bound to be yours. May it be bound to be yours and not Taurus's, or bound to be Taurus and not yours, Pisces. Or third scenario, there's something that is fated for both of you, Pisces and Taurus. So take it however it resonates. And it has got something to do with money, family. Maybe both of you are lovers, and there have been a lot of obstacles, a lot of hardships in the relationship, and finally you're getting married, finally you're starting a family. So this is also an indication that even if a lot of hardships had been thrown at your way, if you're fated for each other, then you're for each other. Then this card came up, Six of Swords, upright. So maybe there's a need to get away from an environment, a need to leave a place, a certain person, a certain group of people. So take it however it resonates. So what's the best thing to do about this? Five of Swords reversed. Why? Because you have Six of Swords reversed already. So it means there is an urge to leave a situation behind because finally you've done this. You've made it and you've given your all, and in order to prevent further problems, further enemies, attacks, whatever, you and Taurus would like to leave the people behind, the situation behind. But but the cards are telling you not to. Reach out to the people who argued with you. I'm sensing that. I really am sensing that. This is about a Taurus and Pisces lovers. And they people around them tried to break them apart, but both of you persevered. And now that you're starting a family, you would like to relocate or whatever. But the cards are saying no. Take a risk on reaching out to the people um, who tried to break you apart. Take a risk so that they will be enlightened that this is what's meant to be. So if you're not lovers though, there is something that you've gained, maybe with Taurus, or you've gained from Taurus. Take it however it resonates. And after gaining it, you're very eager to leave the situation because it might get snatched away from you again. But the cards are saying no. Show them that you can handle it, even if they're staring at you. Even at the slightest mistake, they're going to call you out. Just show them and enlighten them that whatever it is that you gain from a situation, you can make it last and it's destined to be yours. So may it be the crosswatcher Taurus is the one I'm talking to right now, but I'm really sensing that this is for Pisces. This is something Pisces really wanted, and people had been, trying to get it away from her or him. And then there, don't run, don't leave. Show them that you can actually handle it, even if they're actually envious and jealous about it. And you know that they're going to do something to ruin you or to ruin this whatever achievement that you've got. Again, the cards are saying the fates. If it's for you, it is for you. No one can take it away from you. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is okay. This card jumped off. Judgment. Again, judgment, resurrection. So there is an idea that maybe it has been shelved for a long time, but now you will be able to start it. You will be able to launch it. And there's also an energy of people being judged because of their past behaviors. So if you're the one who had been, bullied into giving up, you don't have to worry, Pisces. But if you're the one who's bullying maybe Taurus or some other people with Taurus into giving up whatever it is that is theirs in the first place, then beware. You have to pay the price of whatever it is that you've done. So there. That's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 with a Taurus. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Gemini. Oracle card with the Gemini. Your 2020 with the Gemini has got something to do with TikTok. Time is ticking. There's something that you need to settle on your own, like right away. Just a moment, let me fix my candles. Okay. So let's see what this is all about. Clarify TikTok Oracle card, please, for Gemini and Pisces. Okay, Seven of Cups. Emotional confusion. Not being able to decide which option to take, which decision to make regarding emotional connection with Pisces or with Gemini. Take it however it resonates. So, for some reason, I'm shuffling the oracle card. So, let's see if there's another one. To the sea. Someone's traveling. Someone wants to go away and think things over. So, maybe someone traveled in order to meditate on their decision in life. Maybe this is you, Pisces. Maybe you're trying to figure out how you feel towards Gemini, or vice versa. Or maybe someone's leaving in order to figure out how to handle your situation with Gemini. Take it however it resonates. Or maybe both you and Gemini are traveling away from a specific person or group of people to figure out how to proceed with your life or with your situation. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? Knight of Pentacles reversed. If you do not have a practical plan, if you do not know what to do, don't proceed. Death reversed. Because if you're going to decide on something or to execute something, but you don't know anything, but you don't actually have a stable plan, you don't know how to handle the possible situation or possible consequences, death reverse is an indication that nothing will get accomplished. So, let me see. I'm trying to figure out some sort of a situation where I can apply this situation. So, let's say, for example, you, Pisces, and Gemini, well, both of you are very different, emotionally, especially. So, maybe both of you are feeling differently towards a situation, and then someone left in order to figure out how to convince the other into doing whatever it is that they think should be done. And then the ones confused, whoever traveled in order to meditate and soul search, they don't actually have a plan as to how to convince you, as to how to deal with um, consequences. Knight of Pentacles is someone who relies on luck, like they're trying to convince themselves that something's going to work. Whatever it is that they planned, it's not actually practical, but they're going to convince people that it is actually practical and it can work. So maybe whoever's been meditating or soul searching does not have a stable plan as to how to achieve a specific goal. But as an advice for you, Pisces, this is an indication that if you don't know what this person is doing or is trying to do, you're not confident about it, and you also don't have a plan for yourself, like a backup plan in case this plan is going to fail, then don't do anything. It will only add up to the problems of the situation. So try to think as well. Do not allow Gemini to think for you. And if there are no ideas coming up in your mind, do not force yourself to execute something that you don't actually know how to handle. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is double upright. Yes, you will be slaved by the situation at the moment, but it's better than, try to get away from a situation that that's very restrictive, only to end up in a situation that's more restrictive because you don't know what you were doing. To better stay in the cage. You know that saying that you it's better to stay in the pan than to try to jump over the pan and straight into the fire. So that's what the cards are trying to say. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do anything. Better that stay in a situation that's very restrictive than to end up in a more restrictive situation because you forced yourself into doing something for the sake of doing something, even if you don't actually know what you're doing. So there. That's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 with a Gemini. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Cancer. Okay. 2020 with a Cancer has got something to do with imagine creativity. For me, this card means creativity, trying to relax from away from the practical logical things in order to come up with a brilliant idea. And this has got something to do with death reversed. So okay, there is a cycle that's not ending. There's no transition in a specific situation, but there's something about creativity that can actually be an advantage towards you, Pisces. May it be with a Cancer or against a Cancer. That's my dog playing with a plastic bottle. Now, okay, I picked up the Oracle card again, so let's see if there are any additional messages from the Oracle cards. Not for you. Not for you. So maybe there is stagnant situation and you're still forcing it to transit into something that is not actually possible. It's not for you, but you're still imagining that it will be, only if you're going to push it. So this may be you, Pisces, trying to imagine things, or this can be Cancer imagining things that both you and Cancer can work, or this can be someone else who thinks that um, maybe someone outside the partnership is thinking that the more they prevent you from progressing with Cancer, the more possibility that they can get whoever it is that they want within the partnership. May it be you, Pisces, or may it be Cancer. So take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about this? King of Wands reversed. Okay. Clarified by Seven of Cups upright. So if you're confused about how you feel in your situation with Cancer, King of Wands reversed is just chilling and relaxing on their situation, you know even if they don't like their situation, they act like they're okay, they're fine with it, but deep inside they actually don't have any choice but to stay in that situation. One thing that came into mind is when you're betrothed, you don't like the situation, you don't like the person you're marrying, but you have no choice. You have to fake it towards you have to fake it in public that you're enjoying yourself, but you're actually not. Deep inside you're confused how to handle this emotionally, because you're not on your power, you're not the one calling the shots. So this can be you, Pisces, or this can be Cancer feeling towards you, Pisces. So someone is helpless in a situation and confused. So do not allow this confusion to dictate your situation or dictate your decisions in the future, Pisces. Or if this is someone else who's feeling helpless about their situation, do not allow their helplessness to confuse you, especially if they're trying to seek your help, especially if they're trying to, you know, make you feel needed. As a Pisces Venus, I can relate to that. Um, if yeah, it doesn't mean that you're needed, you're wanted. So if someone is trying to make it look like their life, their happiness depends on you, do not confuse that with love. Do not confuse that with loyalty or faithfulness. So in this case, King of Wands is just using whoever they can use in order to get what they want, in order to get rid of this death reverse situation. Something needs to end, but they can't end it. And they're using you, or it can be vice versa. Maybe Pisces is being too dependent towards Cancer and they're trying to confuse them with their decisions in life. So do not allow other people's happiness depend on you, and vice versa. Their happiness is not your obligation. Your obligation, I mean, your happiness is nobody else's obligations but yours. So if someone has been very dependent on you, or if you're trying to be very dependent on someone, don't. Try to figure out how to end this situation. Try to accept that there are things and situations and people that is not for you, and just try to imagine how is it going to be like if you're just going to aim for the people who are for you, or situation who's actually there. Just imagine if, okay, just to shorten things up, try to accept people and situations that are not for you, and try to aim and look for the people who is going to treat you as a priority and not as a choice. Now, if you're going to do just that, try not to have yourself manipulated by other people's emotions and problems. Possible outcome is Nine of Wands reversed and clarified by Two of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands reversed is no longer having the passion. So maybe this King of Wands is just passionate about you because you've you're there to help them. But once you tell them that it's no longer your problem, their problem is no longer your problem, you'll see the change of heart there. That suddenly you're not needed. Suddenly they are channeling their attention, their time and effort towards someone else because you already said no. And you'll no longer be one of the options. You will no longer be juggled with other people. So there, take it however it resonates. So let's see. That's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 with a Cancer. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Virgo. Okay. Oracle card with a Virgo. Okay, this one flipped. Clean it up. So there's something about you and Virgo that needs to be fixed. And this has got something to do with Chariot upright, Four of Cups reversed. Someone in the situation needs to give in. to something or someone that they dismissed, in order to move forward, in order for them to leave a stagnant situation. So maybe it's you, Pisces, who needs to, lower down your pride, or maybe this can be Virgo. Take it however it resonates. Now, let's see what's the best thing to do about this. Three of Wands reversed. This is my retry card. Maybe there's something about failing to see the options or choosing the options. Now you have to look back because you've finally chosen. Here, when it's upright, you're still scanning the horizon. What are the options for me? Where will I go? In reverse, you've done it already. But there's something that you need to try again. So maybe in the Sash of Fenton deck, Three of Wands reversed is failure to choose the best option, and you need to look back to the options and choose the best the one thing that you think is the best among all of the options. So there's something you need to try again with Virgo. And this has got something to do with Four of Wands reversed. Something that you're not comfortable to pursue, you're not comfortable to do with Virgo, or maybe vice versa. Virgo's not comfortable doing this to you, Pisces, or telling you a specific information perhaps, but they have to, because when they tried to hold it down, when they tried to dismiss it and ignore it, they failed. So take it however it resonates. So let's see. Possible outcome, if you're going to do as advised. Six of Swords upright. Someone's leaving. Why? Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the card is Six of Wands. I see. So it seems like both of you are trying to play the pride game. Both of you are saying no. You know that there is someone in the relationship, the partnership, the connection that needs to give in to that something that they dismissed. The advice is to try again and dismiss that option, that situation, that choice that you're not comfortable with, Pisces. And if you're going to do just that, you can finally leave the situation, and you will no longer look like you've left that person in the cold. So I'm sensing some sort of a fallout here, and it seems like um, it's like a fallout, and somebody blocked someone. They're no longer talking. They're ignoring each other, and then both of you are actually thinking, what if you and Virgo talked? What if you and Virgo tried to, hear each other out, but someone's dismissing it, and then someone is actually thinking that that must be done, but for some reason, whoever's dismissing the discussion, the possible reconciliation, the possible catch up, the what's the word? The heart to heart talk, the heart to heart conversation, whoever it is that's preventing it, will need to reach out and voice out their opinions before they leave. so that whoever's been ignoring them will no longer think that they just left because they just felt like it. So it seems like, and if I'm not mistaken, Pisces, most of your readings, because I watch a lot of uh, tarot readings as well. So I'm subscribed to Indigo Mystery, Go Can Be the Light. I also subscribe to Angelic Guidance 333. So most of it, because my Pisces is in Venus, or my Venus is in Pisces, sorry. So Pisces usually have this theme about being ignored, being left out in the cold, and now that they left, and now that they did the same thing, they left the other person out in the cold and they ignored them as well. The other person is trying to chase them back. So there is a big possibility that this is you, Pisces, who needs to reach out, talk to that person that you've ignored, and tell them that this is why I left. This is why I ignored you. Clean it up. Whatever doubt you have for each other, clean it up. In order for them not to assume that you were just being an asshole, excuse my French, might as well try to explain yourself. But I have a cousin who's a Pisces. They don't like explaining themselves. They're like, if you don't get it, then you don't get it. Why would I bother to explain it, right? And as a Pisces Venus, I can, I can actually relate to that. So, yeah, um, you have to. That's the advice. You have to talk. Tell them that, hey, this is what I didn't like. This is how you treated me. This is how I felt. By the way, I'm not asking for your permission that I'm going to leave you behind because I have left. I just came back in order to tell you this, so you will not assume anything else. This is why I left. And by the way, goodbye. That's what I'm sensing here with the Virgo. So take it away where it resonates. Comment down below if I'm correct. Now, let's proceed. By the way, that's your 2020 with a Virgo. Ah, my nose is itchy. So let's proceed to 2020 with a Libra. Okay. 2020 with a Libra. How is it 2020 going to be with a Libra? Loyal heart. And this has got something to do with King of Cups. So this may be you, Pisces. What's the best thing to do about this? The Tower. Expect the unexpected. And clarifying the Tower is Five of Pentacles upright. And outcome is Queen of Pentacles. Clarified by the Hierophant. So a loyal heart, King of Cups. So someone's being loyal despite the fact that there was an unexpected um, abandonment. Bottom of the card, Page of Pentacles. So Clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Four of Swords reversed. Seems like between you and Libra, someone actually had been through a tower moment. There was an unexpected and shocking thing that happened that they have to be. It's either you Pisces need to leave someone behind in order to carry out whatever it is that you contemplated in doing, or whatever it is that you contemplated to do. Um, and your loyalty is being questioned, may it be by Libra, or this can also be applicable vice versa. Maybe Libra is suffering from a shock or some sort of a trauma that you will feel, Pisces, that you've been left behind, but they're actually doing their, or they're actually putting their strategies into motion. So if ever you've if you don't know about this tower moment, if you don't know about this shocking surprise that happened, loyal heart, King of Cups. Try to stay loyal and try to be the King of Cups. King of Cups is someone who knows how to handle their emotion in a mature way. So if you don't know the story yet, if you don't know why you've been left behind, or if you don't know what are the strategies that Libra came up with, or what he is actually doing, don't assume. Try to stay loyal. And if you're going to do just that, you will still going to be rewarded for being the one who stayed, the one who nurtured the connection, the partnership, and you will end up with a commitment with this person. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's too short. Anyway, it's more on staying loyal because you don't know the whole story. And I'm sensing that um, whoever it is that left out of the blue, it seems like um, they're trying to handle an unexpected situation, or an unexpected turn of situation. They didn't have the time to relax and contemplate how to handle it, but they have to, like, it's like a spur of the moment decision that they have to leave, they have to disregard your their connection with you, Pisces. Or if this is Libra I'm talking to, then maybe Pisces is under pressure right now. And if you ever felt like you're being left behind, you're not being prioritized, then there is something that she must prioritize other than you. So if you don't know the exact story, do not assume and stay loyal. So I guess that's the main message of the cards. Now, that's for you, Pisces. Oops. And your 2020 with a Libra. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Scorpio. Jeez, I forgot to timestamp Libra. Let's proceed with Scorpio. Your 2020 with a Scorpio. What's your 2020 going to be with a Scorpio? It's face down. I didn't take it. Come to the edge. Come to the edge. Whenever I see this oracle card, it's like try to see what you cannot see when you're at the center. So come to the edge. See how it feels to be at the verge of some sort of a situation, or at the verge of doing something, but not actually doing it. Now, this has got something to do with Three of Pentacles reversed. So maybe there is a need to disconnect or stop coordinating with a group of people who's not helping you, who are not advantageous to your situation or to you. And again, I picked up the Oracle card. So yeah, let's see what the message is. Regeneration. So maybe you need to regenerate after disconnecting with this group of people. So maybe you belong in a team and come to the edge. I told you, come to the edge is about, for me, it's about trying to figure out what if you break the boundary, what if you get your toe out of line, what if you try to look the situation based on a different angle. So in this case, maybe you need to disconnect with a group of people, try to be reborn into someone who doesn't need to be in a team or in a group. So let's see what's the best thing to do about this. Two of Wands reversed. Make your choice. Do you still want to be part of the team, or would you rather work alone? And Queen of Pentacles is about being self-sufficient, being self-reliant. Because if you're going to make a choice, there is a big possibility that you can actually make it. And Scorpio is regeneration card. So maybe for some reason, upon seeing all of the cards together, it seems like Scorpio is the one pushing you to do it on your own. They can be courageous and, courageous. They can be encouraging at times, especially when you're best friends. So maybe there is a Scorpio in the situation who's trying to, okay, make you decide right now, quick, that you can actually do this on your own. You don't need that team. You don't need that useless group. Make a choice. So take it however it resonates. And I'm really feeling that Scorpio is the one pushing you to do this. Or maybe you are also encouraging Scorpio to try it on their own because they can make it. So take it however it resonates. So if you're going to do that, possible outcome is Seven of Swords reversed. There is a sneaky behavior, maybe within that group that you wanted to leave, or maybe within that group that you're trying to leave behind. And King of Wands. You no longer want to be in that situation because you can't handle the sneaky behavior of those people involved in that group or team. So, yeah, Temperance reversed just came out. So, set your priorities straight. If you can, if you're thinking about doing something on your own instead of belonging in a company, in a group, or in a team, might as well try to sort out your priorities first. Make sure that you have all the budget needed, the contacts, the materials before you pursue your goal, your next goal as the boss. So take it however it resonates. So there, that's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 with the Scorpio. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a Sagittarius. So, Oracle card with a Sagittarius. Co-create. Co-create or collaborate regarding what? Knight of Pentacles. Co-create something out of confusion. Knight of Pentacles is someone who doesn't know what they're doing, who doesn't have any stable plans, doesn't actually have the information, the budget, the materials, the contacts. That's why it's taken them slower. So, co-create with the Sagittarius may be if you're going to brainstorm together, you'll come up with an idea that can be applicable in your situation. Possible, advice is Three of Pentacles reversed. Disconnect from a group of people, a team that does not serve you. And Two of Pentacles reversed. Try to not juggle between two decisions, or try not to multitask or juggle two obligations at once. And Two of Pentacles also is a reminder that whatever income is coming, there's an expenditure or there's an expenses waiting for it. So if you're thinking about splurging um, an amount of money for in order to launch something, now is not the right time. 2020 is not the right time. So if you're going to do just that, try to handle or try to launch something within your budget and try to prepare for whatever goal you have next. Brainstorm with a Sagittarius, possible outcome, Chariot upright. Again, this is the stagnant chariot. There are no rains and sphinxes don't run. So whatever it is that's stagnant, that is going to be evaluated. And Knight of Cups, there is someone who's going to offer help, but do not expect too much from this Knight of Cups, because Knight of Cups are actually knights who doesn't like pressure, doesn't like problems. So maybe this is someone who's just going to give moral support, or maybe um, Knight of Cups is the party goer as well. They love to drink, so maybe they are the one who can spread words about whatever it is, whatever goal or project that you have, in order to popularize it. So there. So with the Sagittarius, it's more on brainstorming together, evaluating your budget, evaluating your situation, evaluating your situation with the group, if you still need to stay within that company, that group, that team, or would you rather work together in order to tackle what's stagnant in the situation. So there, that's for you, Sagittarius. If you like the part of the reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's proceed to Capricorn. Okay. Pisces and Capricorn's 2020, please. How is Pisces 2020 going to be with a Capricorn? A change in the wind. Change in the wind. So a change of direction, since there's a change in the wind. A change of tactic. Change of emotions. Take it however it resonates. Now, this change in the wind has got something to do with Ten of Wands reversed. So maybe there was a time that you don't feel prioritized, Pisces, because there are a lot of burdens that Capricorn has been handling all by himself, I guess, because the cards are like this. But now it's reversed. So maybe there will be 2020 is the best time for you to reconnect. Best advice for this connection is Knight of Pentacles reversed. Don't do anything if you don't have a stable plan. The Hermit reversed. Don't try to yeah, don't try to do anything if you don't have a stable plan, especially if you're not actually focused on the plan. Because you're still mourning, you're still grieving about something that you've lost, maybe something or someone that you've lost. Or maybe there is a situation in your life right now, Pisces, that's making you sad. So if you're still concentrating on the loss, on whatever negative that happened to you, and you're not focusing on, trying to improve yourself, then don't finalize a decision. Don't do anything yet. The world is the outcome. If you're going to do just that, just try to continue meditating, continue soul searching in order to come up with a stable plan as to how to handle this, Capricorn. Possible outcome there is going to be a transition of the situation, and there will be um, you will have an opportunity to stand your ground, to actually point out that there is something that you totally believe in and you're not going to back down about it. So let's see, maybe for example, in the past you weren't prioritized by Capricorn because there are a lot of burdens, and you were like, okay, I'll leave, I'll prioritize myself. I'm going to disconnect with Capricorn. I'm not going to be involved in this person's life anymore. So, but now there's a change in the wind. They're no longer burdened by whatever it is that burdened them in the past. You're still thinking about what they did in the past. You ignored me. You did not prioritize me. You did not involve me in the problem solving. I can actually help, but you didn't allow me. Why are you here right now? I don't know what to do with you. Why are you suddenly showing up? So, if you're going to continue, meditating on whatever sadness that you've had with Capricorn, and try to focus on how to fix it rather than how to keep it negative, then there's a big possibility that you can actually make your point across, make them realize that it doesn't mean that you're back. I can actually accept you as is. You need to work out. You need to do something to to make me back down. You have to do something to make me change my mind. You have to exert an effort in order for us to transist into a different situation. So it doesn't mean that Capricorn's back. Oh, you're back. Welcome. That's not the case. You've been through sadness and depression upon knowing that you're not one of his priorities. So, yeah, make him exert an effort. Make him convince you. Make her convince you. So, there. Take it however it resonates. Now, uh, let's see, your 2020 with Aquarius. Your 2020 with an Aquarius. Pisces, 2020 with an Aquarius. Peace reversed. So peace reversed, chaos. And this has got something to do with lovers reversed. Two different people trying to do different things, maybe towards different goals, but they're trying to reconnect. So there's also a possibility that there's something about lovers that you Pisces find it hard to, you know, make peace with. Maybe this is an ex who married someone else and you still hate him, or vice versa. Maybe Aquarius is an ex and you're marrying someone else right now, Pisces, and they hate them. Take it wherever it resonates. Advice, Ace of Cups. Follow your heart. If you no longer feel anything good about this connection, disconnect. And Page of Pentacles. If it's not being worthy of your effort, your presence, your time, your attention, leave it. Why stay if there's chaos? And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, the devil, bondage, clarified by 9 of Wands reversed. So there will no longer be the, it's like you're no longer going to be a slave to this connection, this codependent connection. So yeah, if there is chaos between you and Aquarius, Pisces, and you felt like you're just staying for the sake of staying, but deep inside you don't actually feel anything anymore, and it's not advantageous to your practical situation anymore, then leave. Yes, there's going to be loss, but among the loss is the bondage between you and the situation with Aquarius. So maybe there's money involved, you don't want to leave because you don't want that person to have the share of money or material or whatever that's supposedly yours. But if it's going to mean freedom, how can you say no to freedom? You're a Pisces. So yeah, take it however it resonates. So that's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 a with an Aquarius. Let's proceed to your 2020 with a fellow Pisces. So, okay. Deep knowing reversed, but I'm not done asking yet. Let's see if that card will come back. So, how is your 2020 going to be with a fellow Pisces? Yin. And in this case, yin, yang is the giver, yin is the receiver. So there's something that you need to receive, and this has got something to do with temperance reversed. Okay, so there is something that you need to receive, may it be from the fellow Pisces, or maybe the fellow Pisces needs to receive something from you, or maybe you and a fellow Pisces needs to receive something in order to sort out your priorities well, in order to come up with a very contented situation or a very peaceful situation now. Let's see what's the advice regarding the situation. 9 of Wands reversed. Page of Swords. Um, I mean 9 of Swords. 9 of Wands reversed. So yeah, you need to allow things to. It seems like you're bound to lose things this year, Pisces. It's like you have to accept that some things that you need to lose things this year in order to come up with a new um, situation, with a new goal. So Page of Swords is an idea that will come to you and in a spur of the moment. So just a moment. Okay, so it seems like you need to allow things to be taken away from you because there is something that you need to start. There's something. mm, Just a moment. Suddenly I'm confused with the 9 of Wands. Yeah. A loss of status and position are possible. So yeah, it seems like you need to allow something to be taken away from you, or accept that there are things that you need to lose in order to come up with something new to start. So it's like a tower moment with these cards combined. And as an advice, Page of Swords, connect with people who are energetic, who are quick thinking, and excuse my dog. And it seems like you have to surround yourself with children, with bubbly and energetic people, people who can can think of something out of the blue, can think of an idea out of the blue, in order for you to come up with an idea yourself. And if you're going to do just that, you will be able to move on from the loss, whatever it is that you've lost, the sadness, and you can come up with, again, something new to build on, something new to manifest. So it's like the more you cling into a situation that's not serving you, the more you're preventing yourself into manifesting a better situation. So there. So it's either you need to surround with just yourself with a fellow Pisces who's bubbly and talkative and positive, or both you and Pisces would needs to, or both you and Pisces. I hate it when this happens. Mercury retrograde. Anyway, it seems like you and Pisces, or you and Pisces, need to surround yourself with bubbly, talkative, positive people, intelligent people. So there. That's for you, Pisces, and your 2020 with the rest of the zodiac. So, if you have any suggestions for choose a number readings, comment down below. Okay, that'll be all. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one.